And I think it's one thing we need to put in place before we approach the game. And I pray and wish that the Chelsea board, the Chelsea team, they listen, they watch and hear what we have to say concerning how they can defeat Paris Saint-Germain. Now, the first thing I will point out is the defensive compatibility. PSG 95% attacking wise team. They will destroy your defenders. No matter how strong people come to attack them, they will destroy you. Very, very important. You must note that. Now, you have to create a different strategy on holding the PSG attackers. Now, don't forget, it is not just the PSG attackers that has the influence to destroy the defenders. Even the midfielders. Fabian Ruiz, a very dangerous midfielder. And for that, I don't know whether I go say I hate that player. Like, he's very dangerous. Looking at Hakimi, another dangerous person. Now, this is what those people do. Vitinha is the one holding the midfield. Fabian Ruiz is a kind of having that free role just as Enzo in Chelsea. Now, why putting your focus on holding the attackers? Holding Dembele, holding Desardoe, holding Kvaratskhelia, holding Bakula. Bro, the goal might not even come from them. The attacking finishing might not even come from them. It will come from either this dangerous player called Fabian Ruiz or Hakimi. Those two players are deadly. A deadly portion in that team. So now you need to understand beyond your attackers. That's why when I say defensive compatibility, now even as our midfield, yes, I'll go to the midfield, but even the midfielders should give a strong support to the defenders. A very strong support to the defenders. The truth now, from the left wing back, talking about Cucurella is not just marking Desardoe, because if you watch PSG's current game, they play more of Desardoe at the right flank. He's not just marking him. Once Dembele comes to the game, it seems as if the role is being interswitched. There's a way the two of them are working in that wing. But how do you understand the chemistry between those two players? That's why I say there should be a huge support from the midfield also in the defense. Just our defenders, don't think it's that easy. We have watched PSG several times. Talking more of Kvaratskhelia. Yes, even though we are playing James or we are playing Gusto, Kvaratskhelia is a beast. We have seen what that guy has done. Yes, we have good defenders. But don't forget that the way your defenders are preparing is the way PSG attackers are preparing. Nobody is coming to the game reluctantly. Everybody is coming to give a very awesome result. That is my first point. Defensive compatibility. Now, second point, holding the midfield. Holding the midfield is a great advantage in the defensive compatibility. Holding the midfield. That is why I would prefer Maresca plays me two midfielders than playing me the triangle of Palmer, Enzo, and Caicedo. Give me two midfielders. If Flavia is not fit, give me Andre Santos. We are not just playing anybody. We are playing PSG and we have seen the force. If you feel that you can attack them, see, let me tell you, as strong as PSG attack, same rating to their defense, they are very dangerous. Yes, we say they can attack. They don't attack foolishly. Watch PSG game, they don't attack foolishly. If PSG they attack you, most of the players, everybody advance to the opponent's 18-yard box and they are playing. But the truth is that the defense line is still drawn. They have like 2-3 people that are very conscious of the defense. That is why it is very easy for you to give them a counter attack. It is very difficult for you to give them a counter attack. So now, holding that midfield, we, number one, affects their attackers and also affects their midfielders that knows how to go with the ball. That is where that ball carrying midfielder comes in. They have a very good ball carrying midfielder, Vitinha. Number 3, spotting their weakness. I love Enzo Maresca for one thing. He knows how to study the game. But Enzo Maresca, this is what I will tell you. I will tell you this. Please, sir, study the game before coming into the field. Study as possible as you can study. Then while also in the field, study the game and make immediate correction. That immediate correction, when ball just go through in, any if you just use whisper something, give the ear. That's it, because these people are dangerous. These people, they have a ball carrying midfielder, but we don't have a ball carrying midfielder. And we all know that Palmer is not at his best of form. Palmer used to be that ball carrying player in Chelsea that does most of the changings for us. But we cannot count on any of our midfielder to be a ball carrying player. But they have a very dangerous ball carrying midfielder, Vitinha. Spots their weakness. Is Vitinha the major source of their manipulations? Is Vitinha the major source of their creativity? He might look dimmed, he might not shine too much, but in his dimness, he is doing some dangerous things. Spot the most dangerous player in the field and know how to tackle the player. I'm not just referring to the coach, also the players. Why on the field? Spot who is more dangerous. My fourth point, clinicality. Now, this is where my attackers comes in. First person I'm pointing out is Cole Palmer. Why I'm pointing you out is because of every player we have in the team, you are one of the most regarded in terms of if we are betting our chest on any player, we can bet our chest highly on you that Palmer, yes, we know you have not been really doing well, but we know you have something you can show us in this game. You did it against Real Betis. We were losing 1-0, but from nowhere you just created something and we had 2 goals ahead. Now, Palmer, please work on your clinicality because we need that your left from the right flank. We need it to be giving us that arrow too. Thank God we have João Pedro. We saw what he did in our last game, and we are very happy with that. If Palmer can give us that from the right, and João Pedro is giving us that from the left, hitting the last bar. Donnarumma is a very dangerous keeper. See that type of goal where Pedro score Fluminense. That type of goal. When it comes to a keeper like Donnarumma, guy, I'll tell you he's 50-50 because that guy is dangerous. With one hand, he don't slap and come out. So, in terms of creativity, I'm counting on you, Palmer. Clinicality, I'm counting on you, Palmer. I'm counting on you, João Pedro. Aside from even the outside shots, please, in the 18-yard box, I like about João Pedro. I learned that he's a player that is also good with the head. Please, can you help us use your head? And anybody who is crossing from the corner or any flank you are crossing from, can you please cross clinically? Then my last point, the creativity. Anything Chelsea will use to finish PSG in this game, whether it's a 1-0 win, a 2-1 win, any amount of goals they will score, it depends on the creativity. And when I'm speaking of the creativity, I will start from the wingers. I don't know who will play the left wing or the right wing because Maresca is a very dynamic coach. You might be thinking that he will start Neto at the right wing. Possibly he will start Neto at the left wing. We saw it at Fluminense game. We don't know how this man operates. But anybody that is being positioned as a winger, they have dangerous defensive wingers in PSG. Hakimi and Mendes. Now, Hakimi might not be too strong defensively, but don't forget, Mendes is highly strong defensively. As strong as Marco Kurela. And me, I would prefer Neto to play the right wing. Now, Neto playing that, the way you get speed, now, so Mendes just get speed, though. So, are you seeing the problem? So, they should be this. Just create something. Just create something. Just be creative. João Pedro. See, we are facing, this is a big problem for us. This is a big problem. I will tell you, this is a big problem. Now, aside from Nuno Mendes and Neto, those are 2 fast players. Now, coming to the right wing, to our right wing back, James Augusto, these players, none of them are too fast in terms of pace. And they are playing somebody like Kvaratskhelia. Sorry, I'm talking about ourselves. Let me go to Hakimi. Yes, Hakimi. I don't know who will be playing the Hakimi wing. I don't know who will be exploring that Hakimi wing. Yes, the left flank. I don't know who will be exploring that Hakimi wing. But I think it's very easy for you to go through Hakimi than to go through Nuno Mendes. Same thing. That's what I said earlier. James holding right back or Gusto not having that much pace as Kvaratskhelia. These people, they have qualities. Talking about qualities, they have some good qualities, a bit of quality ahead of Chelsea. That is why if anybody is rated to win, they will say yes, PSG will win. But before Chelsea will win, there should be some extra thing. Now, I put it to people. Don't forget, when we played Man City at the Champions League finals, Man City was the best team in Europe. I think they if not equal performance with PSG as of this season, they should outperform PSG this season. But how did we win them? Maresca, please call Thomas Tuchel. I think you really need him at this point. I don't know how to emphasize more on my creativity, but creativity is my last speak for that. Thank you.
As you don't talk everything, wait till you make I talk again. Well, Gift has said it all, but I'll still put my own now. Add even if it's not up to 5. You know, the first thing you want to do when you want to play PSG, pray to God.
Yeah.
Pray to God, because everybody for PSG they dangerous. You know, give the talk say PSG they get dangerous players. In they mention the dangerous players. Everybody for PSG they're dangerous. And you see, I think I even spoke about Donnarumma because now him have been one center on. Okay, fine. Let's assume you've outplayed every area of PSG. You won't come score. Then you see one giant storm man, they stand for post.
With long hand.
You know this matters. So how do you want to penetrate? Meanwhile, we get another guy for post, Sanchez, where we say we no feel depend on. And that brings me to my first point. Okay, my first point, I said pray to go. Second point, Sanchez. Let's talk about Sanchez.
Wow.
And I am not bothered about Sanchez making saves, stopping shots, stopping one-on-one. My problem is the mistakes of Sanchez. Sanchez playing under pressure. Can he manage the pressure? Already, even in this tournament, we've seen him make some passes or wrong passes, of which he has been doing even in the previous season. Can we count on him to keep his... See, now this goes to Maresca. Can you call Sanchez? Carry water point for your head. Pour our water away. Let's say, okay, calm down. Calm down. The truth is that, yes, people might feel like, okay, we are the underdogs, yes. But guy, I am very confident in Chelsea. I don't know, this match, I'm very, very confident. This finals, I'm very, very confident. I believe Chelsea will put up a very, very strong game against PSG. And that was why right from time I was saying that it's better we play Real Madrid in the final than to play PSG. And we all saw it. But regardless of that, talk to Sanchez. Bro, calm down. This is the finals of the Club World Cup. Forget about anything that is in your head. You don't want to make mistakes. The moment you think about you, the moment you have this thought that you don't want to make mistakes, that is when the pressure will be on you. So avoid the pressure. Avoid the pressure. Sanchez is not that bad when it comes to making or stopping shots or making saves, but it is his wrong passes and sometimes wrong distributions. Poor decision making. You're not supposed to come out, I think will come out. PSG exploits those areas. So he needs to calm down. That is for Robert Sanchez. My third point, where PSG operates the more is through their 2 wingers and their 2 left wing back and their right wing back. That is where PSG operate the most. Honestly, yes, people might talk about Vitinha and everything. I'm not scared. I'm not even scared of their midfielders. It is these 2 wingers and left back and right back that is my problem. In the person of Kvaratskhelia, Desire Doué, Achraf Hakimi, and Nuno Mendes. These are where my major concern, my area of concern is. And Gift has given a very, very good explanation on how to hold these guys down. But I won't be saying, make Ona hold them down. Yes.
Nothing concern you. Just
make it now. If you now feel lock these boys, I don't want to tell us. I don't even want to see. Maresca, I know what you know what to do.
Yeah.
you know what to do. Maresca, we're expecting another masterclass from him, anyways. So, but my concern is this left wing. How do we operate from the left wing? Now I have an idea in my head. People might not buy into it. I would prefer us to start the lap as a top 9 and play Joao Pedro as a left winger. Now, if you play Joao Pedro as a left winger, thank God say we get 2 versatile strikers because they operate from left wing.
Left wing, yeah.
Pedro they operate from left wing too. So they can be that switching. Now, but at the meantime, you have Joao Pedro starting as your left winger. He's a very physical player. He's also very aggressive. He also contributes defensively.
Greatly.
Joao Pedro does that. So if you put up Joao Pedro to fight somebody like Hakimi, because now Hakimi very good the face.
Ingo push him,
that Hakimi for it to come out. You know, go feel come out again.
I feel you, man.
The best way to stop PSG is to stop Hakimi from coming out because he remains small. That guy said go on winger.
Yes, very dangerous.
That guy is a goal scoring. He's a goal scoring right back. So if he frustrates the operation from Hakimi through Joao Pedro, because I believe he can, aggressively, he can also draw him back. When they get ball to run, Joao Pedro will follow him up.
Yeah.
You understand? Kukurela still there.
Normal.
Kukurela still there. If you still help him. Then, for Nuno Mendes, now we had the game problem from. And I like the idea of using Neto. Yes.
Yeah.
I will believe Neto will have to contribute defensively in that game.
That means the wingers, they are not only going there, they are not going to be playing only to attack.
Yes.
They have to contribute. See,
conscious.
Now I didn't get work pass. But yes, the midfielders will still contribute. I still trust Caicedo and Enzo. I still trust Enzo and Caicedo to still pull body. They just pull body. You understand? But I feel like this way, if you can lock these 4 guys, we're good to go. But guys, when they talk about PSG, like say we dey too fear them.
Like it's crazy.
Bro.
No, not be say we dey too fear them.
I don't understand
though.
See
them, guys.
See, PSG good in all areas.
No doubt. But do you know why people say like this? It's because of Madrid lost
4-0.
But people fail to understand that Madrid.
Chelsea is a more balanced team in this tournament than Madrid.
Yeah, that's true.
And I
Madrid, they will see
they tell people
now. They Madrid,
tell
man.
people, we're gonna calm down. And all this one they talk now, just our quarter.
Yes.
As to how Chelsea can be able to lock down PSG. But I believe Maresca will still do something that we are not even expecting
beyond. You go just pick our points, just do add on with your own. So.
You understand? So Neto, Mendes now your brother. Tell us, say, Oga, and me are you today.
Bro, like this.
Oh God. Yeah. James go support you. I'm not so scared of. I'm not so scared of Kvaratskhelia. I'm not scared. I'm not scared of Kvaratskhelia. But another point I want to make is that PSG centre backs are more experienced than our centre backs. So we watched the way Dembele scored the second goal against Real Madrid where Rudiger made a mistake. And I said something. If Rudiger, one of the fastest centre backs currently now in the world, go and check it. Rudiger is fast. He has that pace. If he cannot catch up to Dembele, is it Chalobah or Kobe or Tosin that will catch up to Dembele? That is the reason why our centre backs cannot afford to make any silly mistake.
Yeah.
If at any point you are coming out, make sure that you leave the offside trap. I know Chelsea, their centre backs, they like to intercept. We like to come out. Kobe like to come out, force, interception. You need to communicate with your right back and your left back. After they come out, I bet you wanna try. They watch me, so I feel leave offside trap because the moment they give that ball to Dembele.
See, my problem with Dembele.
I rest my case for that.
My problem with Dembele be say I know they understand where Dembele they play. I know they understand. Yes, they position am for 9, but you know say Dembele they play beyond that 9.
Don't worry. There is one man. His name is Moses Caicedo.
Guy, we count on you, bro.
Don't worry.
We count on
Go
you.
watch ball. Don't worry. Now, yeah,
I'm not scared.
Now, yeah,
I know we'll
dey.
beat PSG.
A whole lot of